We respectfully acknowledge the Birpai people as the traditional custodians of the land in which this video was filmed.
Hi, I'm Crystal Kinsella. I'm a proud Jawoyn and Wiradjuri woman, supply diversity expert and author. Welcome to Meet the Mob, a series where I showcase Indigenous businesses from around Australia. This is actually a really special edition this time. It's because we're actually here in my home and we're about to introduce my son, Kaylan Morris, who is a little entrepreneur in the making and his barbershop. How you going, Kaylan?
I'm pretty good, how are you?
Yeah. Do you want to tell people who you are? You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, well, my name's Kaylan Morris and I'm 16 and this is my little barbershop that I've been working on for maybe past 2 years, 1 year. And I'm currently a student at Hastings Secondary College. I play a bit of rugby on the side and cut hair as well, so.
It's really good. So talk to us a little bit about how this barbershop started. So how did you start cutting hair?
Well, I got bored one night on a New Year's Eve and I cut my hair with a razor and it didn't look too good. And then I think a week later, my mum bought me a pair of clippers. Oh, my mum right here. She bought me a pair of clippers and they were like some $30 ones. And then I bought some later on, some new ones, some $50 ones. And then I just cut my mate's hair, just getting better each time. So
yeah, I have actually saw you watching TikTok videos, learning different sorts of styles. What's one of your main kind of key cuts?
Well, on YouTube, I have a guy that I watch Drake clipper hands, and he does like tutorials. So watching him is pretty good because he goes into detail with most of the haircuts that he does. So it's very good to learn off.
Yeah.
So
that's been great. So how did the shop itself? So you started cutting that after that one night on the New Year's Eve, but down here, I mean, this used to be a little tool shed area in our garage. This is part of our garage here in our house. So how did it evolve to set up the shop?
I was just cutting my mate's hair outside or anywhere in the house, in the garage, downstairs. And then this room became available. And as soon as it was, I kind of had my eyes set for it. And I turned it into a little man cave, had my lounge in here. And then a bit after that, I stopped cutting hair and then I got back into it and then I turned it into a little barbershop as it is now.
Yeah. So we have had a bit of a renovation in here in the last couple of weeks. So it wasn't always with plaster and white paint and stuff like that. But what I love is your resourcefulness that you actually built the barbershop initially with just stuff that's been laying around the house and then slowly more stuff's come in. So like the flooring stuff that we had, your sign up there with your prices. That's my old chalkboard. That lounge was from your bedroom. These cupboards are old from the laundry. Like it started to evolve.
Yeah. Well, most of the stuff in here has been from the house and I think almost all of it. I've bought a couple of new things like I got this chair, I got the mirror and then a couple of lights and then yeah, that's pretty much most of the stuff that's been thing. But I've reinvested money I've been making into getting new stuff to make the shop better. So
you've got new clippers and scissors and lots of other little bits and pieces that you need for cutting hair. So are you a trained barber?
I wouldn't say trained, but I'm currently at TAFE one day a week and doing school at the same time, doing a hairdressing course. So it's a Cert 2. So and then I've just had experience from trial and error cutting all my mates' hair. So
yeah. Are you enjoying the TAFE course?
It's pretty good. It's not like everything I like to do, but at the same time enjoying it. And then whilst being at school and then doing my little hustle down here, cutting people's hair.
Yeah. So what's the future hold for the barbershop and you?
Well, outside of cutting hair, I do a bit of sport. I play rugby. So that's my plan A. And then what I'm hoping is plan A works, but if it doesn't, I have my barbering as plan B, so I can just be experienced, get my certificates, get everything, and then, so, yeah.
Yeah. And I'd just like to mention, I won't let him leave school to start a hairdressing or barbering apprenticeship at this point in time. I think it's really important for Kaylan to finish school, but having this little side hustle is pretty good as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what message would you have for kids out there? You know, you were 15 when you first started the barber shop. What message would you have for other kids out there, particularly Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander kids out there who might be, you know, have an idea and they might want to set up a business?
I'd say set some goals and then just try to do them as best as you can and just don't give up. So that was one of the things I thought about doing, giving up, and then I just got back into it and then look at me now. So
yeah. That's so great. It's a really important message there. Like, you have lots of traffic coming through our garage every afternoon. So news has travelled. So you haven't promoted what the name of your business is called. And it is a hobby business.
Well, it's right here, Tyrone Cuts. On Instagram, it's at Tyrone Cuts 1. If you want to go have a look at it. Tyrone was a nickname I picked up in year 9, I think. But it's just stuck, so I guess I got it now for the shop.
That's so cool. Well, thanks so much, son. And I hope that you do inspire lots of other young Indigenous kids around the country, that if they've got something that they like, an idea, just run with it. And as Kaylan said, set some goals and work towards achieving them. And, you know, you can start from scratch from anything lying around the house. And, yeah, the power of social media in learning some of those different sorts of haircuts through TikTok. So, yeah. So, Kaylan, son, before we finish, is there anything else you want to add?
It would be very helpful and supportive if you all go have a look at my Instagram, give us a follow. It's Tyrone Cuts 1, no spaces. So, yeah, just check it out. And if you're on the Mid-North Coast, give us a message. Come get a haircut.
So thanks everybody for joining us for this very special edition of Meet the Mob here on Birpai Country at my house, interviewing my son Kaylan Morris and learning about his barbershop Tyrone Cuts. Thanks for joining us. Until next time.